Friends, the Shanti mantra of lot of importance in our Hindu tradition. Take for example Sahana Vavatu. Most of the Hindus know this mantra. Sahana Vavatu, Sahana Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, Tejasvi Navadhitamastu, Ma Vidvishavahai. And most of the people chant this mantra before taking meals also. And thus, particularly, I don't know, but this is attached with taking meals. That most of the people believe that this particular mantra should be chanted before taking meals. But now we try to understand the meaning on the basis of Sanskrit grammar. What does it mean? The mantra goes like this: Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvi Navadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. This is the mantra. Om. Of course, we have to begin with the Omkara, auspicious utterance. Then we come to this Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu. This entire mantra, what does it relate to? Now the context is the teacher and student, the preceptor and the disciple, both are at a place, and now the preceptor is making this particular mantra for his own good and for the good of the student also. And therefore he is praying to the God saying Saha Nau Avatu. So this is the first sentence. Saha, that means together. That means you and me together. Now, that is both of us. Avatu. Avatu means may he protect, may he please. Both are there. Ava prinane, ava rakshane. So Saha Nau Avatu. This sentence means may the Lord protect us both, the teacher and the student. Because in the beginning of any particular study, the teacher naturally offered this particular Shanti mantra, saying that the Lord should protect both of us so that our study can continue. Saha Nau Avatu. Saha Nau Bhunaktu. Now both of us, Saha together, Bhunaktu. May the Lord nourish. So all these put together, the meaning of the second sentence will be, may the Lord nourish both of us together. Because one is protection and second is nourishment. Protection is keeping oneself away from all bad things. But nourishing means giving some positive things to both of them. Thus, may the Lord keep us away from all the bad things of the society so that we can devote ourselves to the study of these scriptures, the spiritual knowledge. And similarly, may He bestow upon us the positive things so that we can rededicate ourselves to the study of scriptures. May we attain all the positive things from the scriptures. That is the idea. Otherwise, if it is only Avatu without this Bhunaktu, that sense will be incomplete. Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Saha Viryam Karavavahai. May we both do the things in a very energetic manner together. That means the teacher is telling the student, we be together, and together we try to achieve the thing in a very energetic fashion. Because if there is no such energy between these two people, in that matter, between any two people, there will not be a perfect harmony. We understand here, if I have some problems with myself, if the personality is split, then there will not be any harmony within. And that particular disharmony will naturally create several problems within. And a person with such kind of personality can be hazardous or very harmful to the society also. Similarly, between two persons in the society, there should be perfect harmony. That means the frequency should match. Whether it is between two persons like boss and subordinate, teacher and student, husband and wife, wife husband, son and father, father daughter, brother sisters, two sisters or two brothers, between any two individuals there should be perfect harmony, and that perfect harmony gives proper energy, and through particular frequency, through particular energy, two individuals can create different things in the society. We understand here, when there is proper understanding between teacher and student, they can together bring about positive results also. When there is such kind of understanding between two individuals, new novel things can be created. That's why the teacher, he is praying to the Lord, saying Saha, together, Viryam. What is Viryam? That is energy. Viryam means whatever is sought after, whatever is desired, it is Viryam, and that kind of Viryam should be there between these two things. Saha Viryam Karavavahai. That means may we do the things in a very energetic fashion, so that we can be contributing a lot to the society, to ourselves, to everybody. So this is the idea in the third sense. Saha Viryam Karavavahai Tejasvi Navadhitamastu. Now Adhitam Tejasvi Astu. Now, that means of us, Adhitam, that means study, Astu, be Tejasvi, means lustrous, positive, energetic, very useful. So all these put together, the idea will be this: may our study be vigorous, rigorous, energetic, positive for the society. Actually, before every convocation, all the universities should make this particular mantra compulsory for all the students, because that is the day where all the teachers and students meet at a particular place. That is the day where the teachers can pass on the instructions to the students. That is the day where the students receive instructions from the elderly people, and because of that, the mantra should be properly uttered there. The idea of the mantra should be properly conveyed to the people there. So there will be a different society, a Platonic society will be created. And here the fourth sentence is very important. Tejasvi Navadhitamastu. That means the teacher is expecting this. May our study be rigorous and vigorous. Because whatever we have studied is not to be confined to ourselves, not to be used for our selfish motives, but that particular knowledge should be utilized for the welfare of the society. And that's why he is making the prayer, Lord, give us the strength. So whatever knowledge we have acquired together, the teacher and the student, may this knowledge be used for the welfare of the society. And Tejasvi, Tejasvi, that means endowed with that particular Tejaha, splendorous, rigorous. That should be the motive of acquiring knowledge. I get knowledge, but for what sake? Knowledge is not for the sake of knowledge. Knowledge is for the sake of society. So that is the new motto here. And for that purpose, the teacher is praying here, Tejasvi now Adhitam Astu. Not only single. That means he doesn't say that may my knowledge be rigorous. He doesn't say that. May my knowledge and your knowledge be rigorous and vigorous and useful for the society. He is including the student also, because this way only the entire tradition of transmitting knowledge gets into the society. Knowledge is not limited to a particular time or place. Therefore, it is made a very universal form, that the knowledge be useful to the society at large. That's why he says Tejasvi Navadhitamastu. And the prayer ends here. Ma vidvishavahai. Ma vidvishavahai. He says to the student, my child, may we not hate each other. That means I don't want to see that particular moment when we may hate each other. That particular kind of vidvesha, hatred, should not be there between the teacher and the student. It's actually, we should understand the idea lurking behind this particular sentence. Nowadays, the education system is taking a different course of things. Nowadays, such kind of a very healthy atmosphere is not seen in academic institutions also. We don't find that kind of relation between teacher and student also, and we are observing rapid changes in education system. And this particular mantra is in a way a replica of the age-old tradition of passing on knowledge. In India, we have always given importance to acquiring and passing on knowledge. We have been insisting on getting knowledge from various sources. That's why the Rig Veda also says, A no bhadraha kratavo yantu vishwataha. So that is the great Rig Veda motto of passing on knowledge. And we have been insisting on that. Knowledge is very important in our tradition. That's why we are Bharatiya. Our country is Bharata. Our first text is Veda. And all these give importance to knowledge only. All these revolve around knowledge. Getting knowledge and giving knowledge. And this land is always known for that particular activity. And that's why on this particular land, the first text is Veda. Veda means knowledge. And all the other Upanishad is also means knowledge. And all the other Bharata, Bha, that means the light. Rata means engaged or interested. Interested in the light of what? Of knowledge. So Bharata means the people who are interested in knowledge. Bharatiya means the person who belongs to that particular land where everybody is interested in knowledge. And this was the place where Nalanda, Takshashila, Vikramashila, all the great universities flourished, and people from very different corners of the world used to come here, used to acquire knowledge here and give utmost importance to penance here. So that kind of place, and we are Bharatiya. And here it says that in that particular educational system, there should not be hatred between the teacher and the student. We try to understand the point here. When there is misunderstanding between the teacher and the student, that knowledge cannot be communicated properly. That knowledge will not be given properly to the student, and the student can also not receive the knowledge in its pure form. See, we understand here, when knowledge is to be properly, thoroughly communicated to the student, there should not be misunderstanding between the two individuals. Therefore, the teacher emphatically says here, Ma vidvishavahai, may we not hate each other, never. And then only there will be very pure transmission of knowledge. And thus the entire mantra gives importance to the relation of the teacher and the student. And thus the ancient knowledge transmission system is represented in this particular single mantra. And the mantra, we once again remember, Sahana Vavatu, may the Lord protect us both. Sahanau Bhunaktu, may the Lord enrich us both, or may the Lord give us all the positive things together. Sahaviryam karavavahai, may we, the teacher and the student, both acquire positive things together. Sahaviryam karavavahai, tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai, May our study be vigorous and rigorous. May we not hate each other anytime. So this is the idea of the Shanti mantra, and we understand that at the end of the Shanti mantra, Om Shantihi, Shantihi, Shantihi. Thus, the single word Shanti is repeated 3 times. The idea is this: in our lifetime, we experience 3 kinds of grief. One is physical, second is mental, psychological, and third is natural. So thus we are subjected to 3 kinds of sufferings: Adhidaivika, Adhyatmika, Adhibhautika. And here, for each kind of suffering, Shanti is uttered. That means, may that kind of grief or suffering subdue. May that kind of second suffering subdue, and third suffering also subdue. So this way we understand that our 3 kinds of sufferings may leave us, may get subdued. So with this idea, every Shanti mantra carries this particular Shanti, Shanti, Shanti 3 times. That is for the cessation of 3 kinds of sufferings. So with this, the Shanti mantra closes here.